So as we start this video, I'd like to ask you a couple of big questions which I'd like you to answer for yourself. Are you really serious about making a difference financially in your life? Are you ready to make that decision and commitment? Where do you stand financially in your life right now? And what are your goals? And do you have a plan to reach these goals? And we're not talking about airy-fairy little goals here. I'm talking about documented, real goals that you're serious about, that mean something to you and that you really want to achieve. Do you understand what you need to do and achieve to be successful in what you want in life and what you want for your family? Do you understand what you need to action in each part of your life to ensure that you and your family are always financially secure? For some reason, we always think this stuff doesn't apply to us, but it certainly does. Isn't it time to take real responsibility for your life and for your families too? So if it's so easy, why do so many people get it wrong? Less than 10% of people are able to maintain their standard of living after they retire, and I'm sure this is not where you want to end up. Trust me, this challenge is not just for the older generation. It starts when you are young, when you start your first job. So for those of you who know you are on track, that's fantastic, that's great. But for those of you who are unsure or who are avoiding the issue, I would suggest that you address the issue sooner rather than later and get yourself focused and on track. Rather know now what you need to do than find out later when it is too late to make a change or do something about it. Yes, I know that this is a topic that none of us really like or are keen to spend our time addressing. It's like that cold that we leave and leave until eventually we just have to do something about it. But by then, we need to take radical action, and it could even damage us permanently. Budgets and all that kind of stuff can feel like they're taking away the fun in our lives and just limit our enjoyment and cost us money. But isn't certainty and knowing where you're headed worth something to you? Won't it give you at least some peace of mind and direction in life? Believe it or not, solving this problem isn't actually that hard. It's actually quite easy. It just requires some commitment. That's it. And quite frankly, once you have things in place, it's really not a lot of work at all. My mission is to make this easy for you. No salesman, no being convinced to buy some financial product you don't understand or not convinced you actually even need. None of that stuff. Just some simple, step-by-step guidance that will enable you to take control of your finances and help you achieve what you want in life, and to do this by yourself. What we want to do is to enable you to make the correct decisions and to know for sure exactly what steps you need to take to achieve your goals. I know that if you understand and through a logical process have arrived at a solution for you, that you will be 100% more committed to that solution. Do you agree with me here? So if we can help you and make it easy for you to do that, we can definitely help you achieve your goals. And that's exactly the purpose and our mission in this whole video set. Is this making sense to you? Okay, so you're probably asking yourself, how do we do this? Well, we've recently launched a course called Financial Independence Step by Step. The whole purpose and objective of this course is to empower you to be able to take control of your finances and to set a course for you to achieve your financial goals. And by the way, these could be any kind of financial goals. You decide, completely up to you. We just want to show you how to achieve them. We want you to be able to answer those burning questions you may have for yourself. Don't you agree that you will be far more committed and likely to make the changes you need to if you have arrived at the answers yourself? As the classic saying goes, give a man a fish and he'll depend on you forever. Teach a man how to fish, and he will look after himself. So how are we going to help you here? Step number 1, we need to give you some knowledge. We need to get you to be able to understand sufficiently what you're dealing with. Secondly, we need to make your budgeting make more sense to you. Thirdly, we need to look at your assets and liabilities and give you a better understanding of what these mean to you. Fourthly, we need for you to know where you are now financially and where you need to get to. And then we need to put a plan in place that achieves your goals. And this plan has to be measurable. You need to understand your options and your decisions and how to go about making your investments. Fifthly, we need to get you to understand the markets a little bit better and the legislation that surrounds the investments that you're going to make. and this effect of markets and legislation on your choices you make. Then step 6, we need to get you to take action and to implement your plan. And step 7, we need to help you manage and plan your investments going forward. We need to support you all the way along. We need to give you ongoing updates and education as to what and how things are affecting your investments and your planning along the way. In putting this course together, I did some research. Firstly, some of the results come from Serrano, which is the Center for Inter-University Research and Analysis on Organizations, also done by Dr. John Coqueline, PhD, as well as the Investment Funds Institute of Canada. And they came up with the following. Financial planning results in, firstly, a better mix of assets which are right for the client's needs. Correct investment vehicles used and more tax-efficient optimization is achieved. And thirdly, superior savings were achieved towards planning targets. Overall, greater wealth was achieved, and clients that follow a proper advice strategy ended up nearly 3 times more wealthy on average than their counterparts who never did any planning. And those that started earliest achieved the best results by far. Talking about results, here's a little table. The comparison of financial assets between households that received advice and those that did not receive advice, depending on the length of advice relationship. If we look at the first bar on the left-hand side there, people who received advice from between 4 and 6 years ended up, after that period of time, with nearly 1.6 times more wealth than their counterparts that didn't receive any advice. For a period of between 7 and 14 years, people ended up with nearly twice the wealth of their counterparts that didn't receive any advice. And for a period of over 15 years, people who received and followed an advice strategy were nearly 3 times as wealthy as those who didn't follow any advice strategy. And from a savings perspective, advised households ended up saving twice as much as non-advised households. So what are we offering here? Firstly, I'm offering you my knowledge and my experience from interacting with clients for the past over 15 years. And I want to use what I've learned from my clients to assist you in dealing with similar questions and situations you may have or be experiencing. So in the course, we've included the following. There's a 4-disc DVD set which consists of 31 short, simply explained, informative videos to give you an understanding and a better grasp of your mindset and the purpose of financial planning and how you think about your finances. Secondly, to give you an understanding of your actual personal finances themselves, your budgeting, your assets and liabilities and that type of thing. Thirdly, to give you a better idea of lifestyle planning, how you actually go about planning for your financial goals. And fourthly, implementing and managing your plan and investments going forward. So effectively, enabling you to plan for your complete financial life needs. And we want to do this all in an easy step-by-step sequence and process. Secondly, we're going to give you a workbook to capture all of the information and to guide you through the whole course. Thirdly, we've developed a fantastic calculator specifically designed for this course and to help you and to give you a simple, easily interpretable result. We're going to fourthly help you implement step by step your investments and your strategy on our website. Point number 5, we're going to give you ongoing mentoring. So we're going to support you and be with you all the way through and for the rest of your life potentially, as long as you need us to be there for you. And point 6, we're going to give you legislation and economic updates to help you along the way. And all of this we'll provide on an ongoing basis if you invest with us. So it'll be like having your own tame mentor when you need him or her to help you every step of the way. You may be thinking, what on earth is a course like this going to cost me? I mean, you get morning courses which cost you sort of upward of 1,000 Rand these days. And if you subscribe for a sort of multi-day course, that could cost you tens of thousands of Rands. But this is my passion, and I want to get this training out to as many people as possible. This is something I've been working on for probably over 7 years now, and I truly want to make a difference in your life. My hope is that one day you'll look back and truly say that this was the best money you ever spent, and that this course has made a huge difference and impact on your life. So if you're ready to go ahead and make this commitment to yourself and to your family, there's a little button below. Go ahead and push that, and that'll take you through to purchase the course material. This course offers an opportunity for those who want to take responsibility and make a difference in their lives and the lives of their families, Whether you're starting out or whether you're early family, little kids and so forth, you could have kids at university, or even whether you're into your retirement. The whole idea is to always keep things simple with you in mind all the way, and to give you ongoing information and updates to enable you to move forward at your own pace so that everything makes sense to you. Remember, investing for your financial independence is the single biggest and most important investment decision you will ever make. Not buying your house, not buying your car or any other thing. Think about it. And this is not actually complicated either. I will teach you as if I'm sitting with you as my client. These videos, the workbook, plus the calculator are going to provide everything you need. You may be thinking that a course like this is going to be pretty expensive. But just as a matter of interest, do you know what commission you paid on the first life policy or the first investment you made? I want you to experience the benefit that this course can make in your life. I honestly believe that the value to you will be hundreds of times the cost of the course at the end of the day. In doing our research, people we spoke to and speak to on an ongoing basis keep telling us the huge demand and need there is for training like this. And from a corporate perspective, what we're now doing is courses to assist companies in helping their employees too. So with your help, we would like to get this knowledge out there and to keep it as affordable as possible for everyone. So in other words, end up with a real win-win situation. So here is our offer to you. We have a special launch offer price at the moment, which is just under 3,000 Rand for everything. But I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to keep this price. Just as a matter of interest, the financial calculator tool that I use in my practice costs me every month what you're going to be paying for this entire course. Remember what you could save yourself here. Look at it this way. From your perspective, what is the possible cost to you between doing it right and getting it wrong? Maybe tens of thousands of rands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of rands. This seriously could change your whole life. Think about it. If you don't plan correctly, you will firstly never know if you're on the right track until you arrive at the end. And then what can you do about it? Planning and taking action now will give you such a huge opportunity to get it right, starting right now. And don't forget the peace of mind that knowing will give you. Over and above what we have shown you, we'll be adding to this offering in the future on an ongoing basis, and you'll be able to benefit from this too. So watch the space. We would love to have you aboard. We know with this course and your commitment, you can change your life forever. It's up to you. We hope to see you aboard soon. The button below is ready whenever you are. Before I leave you to decide, to sweeten the deal and to help you a little more, I've built in a special payment plan. I've enabled a 3-payment option for you. Look out for that option when you go to the checkout. I really believe that this course can make a huge difference in your life. You just need to decide if you want that enough for yourself and for your family. So, if you decide to be proactive and to take the step and make a difference in your life forever, the button's below. We hope to see you on the other side, and we really do wish you all the very best.